I'd love to hear a little bit more about your own personal leadership experience and how, what specific challenges leading a very innovative organization have posed to you in terms of being able to set that organization up in a way that it can continue to innovate beyond picking some of the lower hanging fruits and really making the big impact that I know is your vision includes.
I think if I look at all the points in my career, having been in microfinance for 18 years, I think the biggest single factor working in my favor was my naivete. Is that I, as a Cornell student, I had this idea that this guy, professor in Bangladesh, was doing something good and I should get involved in making it a global success story, and I really wasn't smart enough to know that that was a very naive, simplistic way of looking at world poverty. But because I didn't, I launched into it and made all sorts of mistakes, but met enough people who mentored me and pointed me and kind of humored my simplistic ideas, and ultimately the vision was kind of realized. Same thing of starting Permine Foundation, where if I had any sophistication at all, I would have realized that starting a nonprofit with $6,000 in seed capital was ridiculous. I should have held out for people associated with it to raise more, and they might not have done that. But not knowing better, I launched in, we raised money, cobbled it together. Now that we've stabilized as an organization and are raising about $10 million a year and on the course to raising $20 million a year by 2007, and also raising volunteers and loan guarantees and other things that aren't cash, but that make an impact. At this point, the key thing that we're trying to do on all levels, at the board, at the staff level, at volunteers and partners, is to just attract, is to set our sights very high to attract and to keep top talent. I mean, the best people, which takes a certain amount of humility on my part, because I'm constantly attracting people that are more talented than I am, in one way or often in many ways. And so that's a key, management challenge personally, is to be aggressive in bringing those people in, again, whether they're financial supporters, volunteers, or colleagues, and then to keep raising the bar and keep them interested in what they're doing so that they stick around and make a long-term commitment.